Good morning, everyone. My name is Christy Denny's. I am your Miami trainer this morning, and welcome to your class RPR, your open house secret weapon. Regarding your open house, we're going to go through your open house prep, the date, the actual house, the promotions of your open house, and of course, we're going to tie it all in. So the day of the open house, you have all of the information that you need using RPR, the desktop version, as well as RPR, the mobile app. You can prep it all ahead of time so that all you need to do is shoot it out the day of the open house, or you can, of course, run any report from the mobile app. So I'll be showing you how to do that. Now, before we get started, I want to show you how to add an open house into Matrix so that it syndicates to other websites and it exists on multiple pages. We can do that from miamirealtor.com. We want to scroll down to the middle of the page and click on the Miami Gateway. This will give me access to add in my username and my password, and it'll take us directly into our resource panels. Within our resource panels, I have favorited some of my favorite programs. So if you are not favoriting yours yet, notice that on each tile, you have a little star on the right-hand side. This will allow you to click and favorite that program. If you'd like to unfavorite something, you can always unselect that star and always have your favorite icons up at the top. In today's class, we'll be working with CoreLogic Matrix as well as RPR. I'm going to click on Matrix. This will give me access to the program, and we want to add in our open house and make sure that it's syndicating out the way that we need it to. The first step will be you need to have a listing inside of the program. Once it's been added into the program, we can then add in our listings, add in our open houses. Underneath my matrix, you can find anything that you've created inside of the matrix program. We're going to move over into the My Listings category and give that a click. Once we have, we're going to select the listing that we're working on, and then we're going to add in that open house by clicking on Edit. Once we click on Edit, we're going to scroll down past the list under Select Forms until we get to the end that says Open House. From here, you're able to click Open House and program a few open houses all at once. My recommendation is I would format a few public open houses. These are going to be open houses that you yourself are inviting the public to attend, as well as some virtual public open houses where you're also inviting the public, but they will be reviewing a virtual tour of that home. Now, to get started, you would pick your open house type. You have the broker open. This is to let other agents know and come and preview your no listing. So you're inviting other real estate professionals. Here's that public option we were talking about. And then you have both broker open and public available to choose from in the virtual format. I'm going to go ahead and plug in public. Then I'm going to choose my date by clicking on the calendar, and I want to give myself a minimum of 3 days before I select a date. So today's Monday. I would like to do my open house on Saturday, so I have more than enough time. I'm going to click on OK. From here, I'm able to select the time. So I'm going to start at 10 a.m. and then I'll be done by 1 p.m. This is a format where you are inviting on the weekend individuals to come and visit your open house. From here, I want to add a little description. Okay, so I went ahead and I added refreshments and a Q&A session regarding buying a new home. Some agents have invited lenders to come in. They've run their numbers. They have that additional information to bring in to their open houses. From here, I'm also able to add a live stream or a recorded open house stream to my open house. If you want to add more than one, you can click on more, because I would also like to do the full weekend. So to do the full weekend, I'll go ahead and select public once again. I'll go ahead and I'll plug in Sunday, the 31st. and then we'll pull in the same times. I like the idea of a Q&A session, and even if I don't have a lender, as real estate professionals, we can offer a lot of advice. From here, I can go ahead and continue to create my promotions in advance. So I want to show you another option. I'm going to click on more. Another option could be what they call a twilight open house. So a twilight open house, you can go ahead and select public. We'll go ahead and add it maybe on a Thursday, which is not too far from the weekend. And we'll start it at 6 p.m. And we'll be done by, we'll do a little earlier. We'll do 5:30. And then we'll be done by 7:30. And here I can catch that audience maybe after work. I can have adults come in, they can stop by, and I have a few options here. During this option, maybe I can do a neighbors and friends open house. And I can invite the different neighbors, the different friends. For refreshments and light snacks or wine and grapes, whatever it is that you would like to add as this other open house so that we have a variety of audiences and times that we can invite our guests. Let's go ahead and plug something else in since I'm able to plug in multiple options. I'm going to tap on more. Another option that we can do is if I'm not going to be there, I'm not able to be there, we can do a virtual option. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in virtual open. And I will do the virtual open, let's say before the weekend. Still gives me about 3 days. And then I can start at 6 a.m. because I'm not going to be there. And then I can be done at 11:30 p.m. And my property will be promoted additionally because it is or it does have an open house assigned to it. This is a great option for anyone who's listing in a building, but it's hard for people to find your open house. They may not just drive around and see it. Some condominiums don't allow open houses or signage for your open house, so this is a great option. Now, what I would do is I would do a virtual, let's call it something else. We'll call it a virtual open house with an AI assistant. And from here, I can add the link of my listing assigned to a virtual assistant that will be available to promote that virtual tour and answer any of their questions. Now, I do need that link, so I'm going to show you how you can find that virtual tour link. But before I move any more forward with the process, I see that more people have joined us. Welcome, Alexander. Welcome, Camila. Hello, Carolina. Evelyn is with us as well. Giancarlo, hello. Roberta, welcome. Roland, Santiago. Sequoia, hello. Stacy, hello. Before I move forward with the process, do you guys have any questions or are you guys feeling pretty good so far? I'll move into our resource panel and I'm going to show you how you can find that virtual AI assistant and that virtual tour. To find that, you need to have a listing and you need to claim your listing. So far, so good. Thank you. The program we're going to find that virtual assistant in is called Infinity. This will provide AI tours and lead gen. So I'm going to start it, make it part of my favorites, and I'm going to open it up for you. Keep in mind, I can only claim a real listing. So since I can only claim a real listing, you guys have to claim your real listing. But I will show you that process. When you open up the dashboard, this is what it's going to look like, and you're going to be living under the Listing Agents tab. Now, where it says Show Only My Listings on the right-hand side, you're going to check that off so that any of the listings that appear are going to be your listings. When you find that listing, you're going to take a second and you're going to claim it. To claim it, you're going to click on a button called Claim. You're going to check this off, and then you're going to pick Claim again. You'll have two options. You'll have the free option, and you'll have the option that will provide additional lead generation. I'm going to pick the free option, so we're going to click on Claim. That would be your steps. That listing is going to be available under the tab on the left-hand side that says My Listings. You'll be able to find it right in here. Now keep in mind, I don't have a real listing to show you, so I'm going to show you another option. This is on My Buyer Requests, but remember, you'll find this option of your own listing right under My Listings when you claim it. Now to share it, you're going to go ahead and select the share button. This link is what you want to copy. It's going to be the virtual tour. Now, before I share it with anybody or add it, I want to share it with you what it looks like. Command V. This will allow me to share with you what it's doing. So as a customer comes in, this AI will speak to the customer, and it'll also allow them to tour the property. So here it says this entry offers spacious driveway for parking, a welcoming entrance framed by tall columns surrounded by well-maintained landscapes, and a stylish fence for privacy and openness. Now, your customer or potential customer, they can ask any question or comment to the AI. They also have another window on the left-hand side where the system is prompting them with additional questions. So as they click on next,
this expansive indoor area connects seamlessly with the outdoors, featuring large glass doors that enhance natural light and flow, perfect for entertaining or enjoying family moments. This entryway provides a functional transition into the home with high ceilings and abundant natural light, facilitating easy movement and access to the rest of the living space.
Let's say I want to ask a specific question, such as, show me the backyard.
You can view the backyard area by checking out the following locations in the virtual tour. This outdoor area is ideal for gatherings and family activities, featuring a covered kitchen, ample lawn space, and a play structure, all surrounded by inviting greenery for relaxation. If you have any other questions or need information about the property itself, feel free to ask.
What if I want to say what schools are assigned to the area?
In the area surrounding 7780 Etsu 110th Street, there are several schools that serve the community. Here are some of the nearby schools. Palmetto Elementary School.
And I want to ask you guys, what do you think about the virtual tour? I have it copied, and I'm going to go back into Matrix, and I'll have another option. I'll go ahead and paste it right in there. And then I'm able to submit that listing, and I'll have a virtual public option, an assistant that's going to be available to answer all of the questions, English and Spanish, by the way. We have some fans. Good morning, Evelyn. Yes, this class is being recorded, so I would be able to send you over, or you guys can find a recording on YouTube. Roberta, I'm so happy you like it. Carolina is a fan. Evelyn also likes it. You know, you can take this. It is unbranded, and you can take it and you can zhuzh up your own virtual tour. So by all means, edit your listing. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this input because my listing is not real, but you can come in, edit your input, move over into the financial and office information. All the way at the end, you have that video virtual tour. So if you have the IMO viewer, which is automatically created for you, it's a slideshow of pictures, you can enhance your virtual tour by adding in the infinity option. All right, so far, my matrix dashboard, so far we know how to pop in our open house. We also talked about different open house options that you can add in. We even touched on a little bit of AI and how you can use the program called Infinity at no cost to add it as a virtual open house with a virtual assistant, which I also think is modern, it's fresh, it's cool, and a great talking point when you're discussing all of the benefits that you're offering your seller. Okay, so we have that in. Another option that I want to talk to you about. The moment you add in that listing inside of Matrix, it automatically syndicates for you on our company websites and other options. So for example, that open house is now searchable. Search open house, and individuals or other real estate agents are able to search public open houses, virtual public open houses. If you've never done this before, you can see the other open houses that are happening this weekend. You can also select the area, and you can see how many open houses are available. So there's another 15 open houses that are happening. This is a great option. I would take a look at this and see if there's other open houses that are happening around your property. Again, you want to be the source of information. So this is another option. What else can I do? Well, once I've added in my open house, I know realtors can find it, but it's also going to be available on a public facing website on miamirealtor.com. The association has created for you an open house website so that you can get additional exposure on your open houses. And every weekend, they feature open houses for you. Now, the website is called South Florida Open House Search. So those keywords are amazing when it comes to the public being able to find this site. The public can find properties that are for sale and properties that are for rent. And anytime you plug in that open house inside of Matrix, it'll automatically syndicate here. So the public can find, again, for sale, for rent. They can search by address, MLS number, or locations. They have filters that they can use regarding status, price, and amenities. And then they can apply the features at the bottom. They can choose a unit of measure, whether they want to use feet or meters. They can choose multiple languages, whether they want English or Spanish. And then if they need to change the currency, that's also available here. Let's go ahead and click on open houses so I can show you what these look like. The open houses that are available, it's going to show, this one's nice, open house Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4. And when you open up that window again, this will happen the moment you add in your listing into the MLS. All the information syndicates right here. It's going to show the address, the basic property details like the bedrooms, the baths, and the size, when the next open house will be available, the date, the time, and the description. This is shareable, so you can share it again on your social media, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. You can copy the link, share it to consumers that you know, share it with your sellers so that they can see all of the promotions that you're doing. As I move through here, here's the essential information about the property, the listing office, and then we have the information on the agent. Now we can see that one of our agents is plugged in, ready to go, but the other agent is missing her photo. We also see when you have your upcoming open houses, and any of the commentary will be available there. That's when we did our description. They have a location and it's going to give them access to pedestrian information. Is it cycling friendly? Education spaces around that property, and then amenities, the character of the neighborhood, nature, and wellness that they can explore. And that's free and available to you based on local logic. Now, I want to show you how to make sure that your image populates on the site, and you do that inside of Matrix. If you haven't done these steps, I advise that you do before you schedule your open house. Click on the Add Edit section, click on the Add Edit section, and then go ahead and find the roster category. Underneath roster, you have the section that says Quick Modify, and it says Agent ID. So in there goes your license number, and you click to edit. From here, you're going to manage your photos. That's available under other options, and you're going to browse the computer for your headshot, add in your photo, check it off, and then finish the process by clicking certify and save. Do this at least 24 hours before your open house to ensure that your photo is populating. Also, if you have downloaded the MLS Touch app, which is the mobile app fully integrated with Matrix, this is going to allow that photo also populates on your app so that when you share your app, it's branded to you with your photo. My Matrix dashboard. All right, so far we've loaded our listing. We have an additional website that we can share that's being, our open house is being promoted on, different styles of open houses that we can do, and we know how to add in our photo. So far, I hope you guys are feeling good. We're gonna move over into the RPR section. Let's move into RPR and see what else can I do when it comes to my open house. I want to make sure that you guys have all of the information on that. So I'm going to move back into miamirealtor.com. And I'm going to show you a hidden page. Inside of the search, I'm going to key in social media. That's going to give me access to a social media solutions page. Now, you have solutions pages on a lot of things. So we're working on the open house. So I wanted to show you the social media solution page. But hold on, there's more. Let's say you're interested in rentals. You can key in rentals, and it says Rentals Miami Realtors. And this is your Miami real estate rental solution page where it organizes all of your different products and services that you can use if your focus is rentals. Another good one, there's so many good ones, is the CMA page. So CMA Solutions. And you have, again, all of the products and services, different articles, updates, videos, upcoming classes that have to do with the CMA. So we did rentals, we did social media, we did the CMA. I want to do one more. That's a very good one. It's called mobile apps. So I know that we're always on the go. So this is going to give you access to all of the mobile apps that you can use to build out your business and that you can use to work on the go. Okay, going back into our social media page. Now, why am I moving into a social media page? Because they have added a really great blog post. It was Simplify Your Marketing with RPR and Canva. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to share this link with you inside of the chat, and then we'll go ahead and follow it. From here, you can find all of the different templates. I'm going to move into presentation. And you have quite a few that are available for you. We have postcards. And these are all available through RPR and Canva. So Canva is a program that's outside of your Miami products and services. It's a very good program, and you can use it to create flyers. You can use it to create business cards, articles, stickers, pictures, business cards, a plethora of marketing pieces. You can do the upgrade or you can purchase the upgrade, which also includes some AI options. Or for some of these, you can use the basic free Canva account. So before you use these, if you have not yet, I would like to introduce you to Canva. This is the website, and you would create your account. And when you create your account, you'll have access to link the RPR templates with this account, and you can make different things. So within Canva, they have created for you an open house sign-in sheet, which I think is wonderful. So anybody coming in, they can put in their name, their email, their phone number, and then it even asks them, are you working with a realtor? They can put yes, and they can put no. Anybody who's coming to see you that you'd like to share information about yourself, they have really great templates that you can hand out. This is going to be different autobiographies. You have about 4 or 5 different options. I like this. It adds in some statistics, but I also like this one because it'll add in some testimonials. And then let's say we want to prepare that property for the open house. You do have options here. You have the pre-listing checklist. Now, this is wonderful if you want to give it to them before you list the property. You also have a pre-listing checklist as well, which is less detailed. But either one, I think, is a great option for an open house if they haven't received the checklist from you yet. If you want to keep it basic, we can go this way. If you want more of a detailed list and they can cover what they can cover, then this may be the option. I'm going to do this one. And if I wanted to use it, I can scroll down and view the template. And I'll open it in the editor. So I want to make sure that my Canva is open so that when I open it in the editor, this is ready to go. Now it says pre-list checklist, and it gives my customers some idea. Ensure your property stands out, and the listing process is as efficient as possible with this essential pre-listing checklist designed with sellers in mind. This guide helps you cover the critical areas of your home from the outside in to showcase its best features. Exterior and curb appeal, interior appeal, and then ready for showing. You can pop in your information at the bottom. I would edit this a little bit. I would do, since it's for an open house, pre-open house checklist, and then change a few of these options in here. And any of these options that you would like to change or edit or add your own, you can. And then down here, if you wanted to add your headshot or your information, you can. I'll stretch that a little bit. Line it up using my grids, and then edit my photo. Now to add something in, you would upload and then upload a file. I'll move over into my images. I should have a headshot somewhere in here. You recognize those guys? That's Connie, that's Tyson. They're also part of our trainer team. And I'll add myself right in there. I'm feeling pretty good about it. If you want to add anything else, you can. Maybe we'll do company logo. Remove that RPR piece. Add in my company logo on there. I feel good about that. Here's another nice piece to put it in. All right, what do you guys think? Now, if I want to share it, I can click on share, top right-hand corner, download. And then you guys pick, I think the PNG is pretty big. So you can do the JPEG, or like if you're going to send it by email, or maybe you can do a PDF and then attach it or print it so that they have it. Send it to them in an email and they have your open house pre-listing checklist so that they can go ahead and prepare that property. Go back into your social media solutions page. And I think it's a great idea to have that checklist. And I want the sign-in page. Perfect. View in template. Open an editor. And now it's available for me to also have this page available for us during my presentation. Upload. We have our files in. I'll do 2 of these at once. And then remove the RPR. And it's nice and branded. You can add in your own headshot if you want. You can add in your information at the bottom. And we are good to go. You do it once and you can apply it to any of your sites. I think I like this a little bit bigger. I think I like that a little bit better. Okay, share. We'll practice one more time. Download, switch PNG to JPEG, and then download. So mine, as you can see, it says upgrade your plan up at the top. I personally do not have the upgraded version. So if you wanted to use the free version, all of these templates are available for you to use without having to upgrade. The upgrade is good though. It gives you some really great options. And then let me make sure that you guys can see it. And there's that flyer. All right. Let me share that page with you. Let me check the chat. You have it. You have all the templates. Let's go ahead and start preparing for our open house in the sense of, I want all the details on that neighborhood before I get there. Okay, clicking on home, rolling down to the middle of my page, clicking on the Miami Gateway, gives me all my resources. I'm going to jump into RPR. Once I'm inside of RPR, now I need to start learning all of the information on RPR so I can go ahead and have it ready for my open house. If anybody has a listing that they would like to share today, I'd love to use it during class. Also, if anybody has a question during this time, by all means. If no one has the listing, I can just pull one from Matrix to use. Hey, Saul, thanks. All right, we'll use Saul's. Southwest 230. There it is. Okay, so if we add in the property address correctly, we will be able to pull it. Now, this information, what I like about it is we're going to be able to get some good details on it so we're ready for our open house. The first tip that I have is I want to move over into some of the reporting that you can do using this system. So we have a section that's called Create Reports, and we have different templates that we can use. So one of the ones I want to show you is called the Property Flyer template. So if you need a template for your open house, we have this really nice template. I'm not sure the last time you guys have done a flyer inside of RPR, but the system has changed. So now we have 3 photos up at the top, houses for sale, offered at with a price point. You have your description, your logo, and all of your information in place. Continue with this template. This is the address. Now we're going to change the title to open house. Continue. And from here, we're able to choose the photos that we would like. The rest of the information I think looks fantastic. We're able to save, share, and we have a few different ways that we can share that. Let me make sure that you can see those options. We have copy dynamic link. So if I wanted that, I'm able to share that link and I'll share it with you guys. We'll open it up in a separate page. Okay, and this is a lot clearer. It looks fantastic. Property for sale, MLS number, contact information, and then we have additional photos at the bottom. Listing courtesy of, so we have the office information as well. Another option is we're able to email it. So if you want to send it to someone who's interested, a buyer that's interested in the area, or you want to send it over to your seller, send an email so you are able to send it or share it to your social media. So if you want to share it directly to your Facebook, to your LinkedIn, or to X, that is available for you to do right from the same platform. All right. Contact details, we're able to add or remove any of the information. We have custom pages. So if you want to add an additional page to this option, by all means you can. So during that email, if you want to add something else, then you can. For example, maybe I want to add my bio with that or a buyer guide to that, you can. And then if you need to update your profile, if you haven't done that in a little while, you can click on edit profile to do so. Let's move over back into the property and let's make sure that we have all of our details. The next thing I want to do is I want to create a report, but the next report that I'd like is the school template. This will include key factors about the school and the ratings. It's going to give you side-by-side district comparisons, nearby properties that are available, and neighborhood insights all in one. So this is awesome to provide any customers that are coming in that are interested in the schools in the area. You can have these ready to go. Continue with the template. And you can choose, well, which one do I want to do? So I may want to come back in here and I may want to do elementary and middle, and then come back in and do the high school as well. So we'll do the high school. If you're interested in searching for a different school, you do have the option here. Let's select Homestead Senior High, and then this is going to be, I'm going to call this my open house school report so I can find it quickly on my app. I'm going to press continue because everything that you create on the desktop is now going to be available for you to share in the app. So anybody who comes over to talk to you about schools, you are ready to go. This is also shorter. This is about 9 pages. It'll give them the school information. Let's make that a little bit bigger. School information branded to you. This is the preview. So it's going to give them the school facts, contact information. It's going to compare that school with Miami-Dade County Public Schools. It'll give them the total number of enrolled students, how many students per teacher, if they're offering free lunch, and then their academic grades, the average, and then it'll break it down into math, reading, gifted students, AP if they have, graduation rate, which is a big one for some parents, the average ACT, the average SAT, as well as a grade for the teacher. On the second page, they're going to give schools that are also available nearby with their individual grades, and then the students that they service. But we are in the business of selling real estate, so you'll also be able to, if you'd like to, also share with them nearby homes in the area. So if they are not interested in maybe purchasing this particular property, they may be interested in purchasing one of the other ones that you have available. Now, where did the information come from? RPR does a really good job of giving you access to where did this information come from. From here, you're able to open up these little sections on your report. And if you want to deselect something, so here's show map now, show map now. If you want to see what that looks like before it's printed, you can. I think it adds to the report. But if you don't want to add that or you want to remove it, you can. Nearby schools are available here. Nearby listings, this is completely up to you. So if you want to share this information, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And then again, if you want to add photos, we can save this information. Save as a template. This is your open house schools in the area. Save template. I want to share it. We know that about our dynamic link, our email, and sharing to social media. And then, of course, you can always have it on hand. You can download it, and it is available to you. Okay, and I think it's looking pretty good. Let's keep going, clicking on our homepage. Let's find that listing. And then move over into our print. So what else can I prepare? So far, oh, I'm sorry, cancel. Create report. So far, I've prepared my school report, my flyer. I think it'd be a great idea to access my market activity. So this is going to be my open house market activity report. I'm going to continue. And the system has already added all this information in for us. So if you have an analytical consumer who's coming in, or even if you want to give them a reason why they should sign in with you, sign in with me because I'm going to share with you, once I have your email or your phone number, I can share with you the market activity in the area, the school report, and the property details. Here's your market trends. So we are in a buyer's market. There is 7.72 months of inventory. There is some negotiation available for buyers now. So sellers are receiving 98.4% of the asking price, and properties are on the market longer now. So these buyers, as they come in, they're actually getting really good news. They have more time to make a decision and they have more negotiation power. The median sold price in the area is available here, and then it gives them those trends for July 2025. You also have the information for single family, for condo, the median list price, right? And if you wanted to, you can offer to create something a little bit more personalized for them regarding their neighborhood. Here's a market snapshot and how things have changed within the last 36 months. And there's all your activity. Now, market trends, you can open that up, and I would pick. So I would remove single family, condo, townhome, everything's mixed in, and I would just focus on the single family on this one. So the information is better, and then you can choose what you'd like to add here. Market trends is good, market estimated property value, median estimated property value. It depends on your price point. Active listings in the area, what's pending, this is completely up to you. I like the idea of month supply of inventory and then focusing on, just the last year. Total sales and listings, median price versus property. Keep it nice and short. Market snapshot. I'm going to update this one just to single. Market activity. That's perfect. For my filters, I do want the market activity information on there, and then a summary. I like the idea of a summary as well. The breakdown. Features and map is good. Photos about RPR. I think that's good. And I have completed my page. If you think it's still a little too long, you can, of course, always come back in and edit further. Market activity filters. Last 3 months recently, so I'll remove the for lease. I'll remove distressed and what's pending. I'll keep what's active and what's closed. Maybe the open house information, just the single family. Apply those filters to further customize my report. All right, I feel good. I'm going to save those changes. Also save it as a template. This is my preference, market activity. Save my template. We have our share options and our download options. Moving back into property search. I want my same property here. And the last one that I'm going to do is create a property report. So we have the buyer template, we have the seller template. I'm going to do the buyer template. Open house property report. And that's if they want to know all things associated with this property. Okay, a full report on here. I'm going to finish saving it. I'll go ahead and save it as a template. A buyer report, save the template, and then of course I can download or share. Now, when I get to my open house, the day of my open house, I don't think that I'll have my whole laptop. If I do, maybe I have something where people can digitally sign in. We do have a really great class called Agent 3000 that we discuss additional options for open houses. But I'm going to share my cell phone with you because that's what I'll have on hand. I'll open up RPR. And this is available for me. My reports are going to be down here. And everything that you created today is going to be available right here. There's your open house, there's your open house school report, your open house report. And as we give it time, it'll continue to load these reports. So I'm able to simply, here's that open house flyer, or here's that open house school report, clicking on that little share button, continue, and I can choose however I want to share it. So that can be a text message, that can be to WhatsApp, that can be inside of an email, however you want to send it out. I want to text it. So, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to go ahead and share with you the school report. You'll have my number, and if you have any questions or any feedback, let me know. So you don't forget, if you want to come back, let me go ahead and share my open house flyer with you. You said you wanted to show it to your significant other. So I'll go ahead and share that with you. And when you look at these, they look really good. And they're available, and you can do everything from your app. If you needed to do it on the go, so maybe I didn't prepare anything that day, right up here at the top, you could key in those numbers. There's my property. It looks fantastic. Report. Oh, there's a little AI. And I can pick my tone. Who am I talking to? Is it conversational, engaging, friendly, casual? I'm going to be friendly and casual. Who's my audience? A buyer, buyer, seller, first-time home buyer. And then I can generate a little AI for my text or my email. Welcome to 11502 Southwest 238 Terrace, a spacious move-in ready single-family home and homestead, priced at $569. This 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom gem offers nearly 2,000 square foot of comfortable living space, built in 2017 with modern central heating and cooling. Enjoy the convenience of a 2-car garage, a manageable 5,108 square feet, and a low 81 a month HOA. The open layout is perfect for gatherings and the home's newer construction means less worry about big repairs. So I'm able to use this. I'm able to either save it, copy it, share it. If I do a live regarding my open house, you already have some great verbiage that you can share. Or as I share that flyer, I can copy this information and it is ready to go for me. All right, and that is the AI function. The other reports are available here. I have my create report button, and you pick whichever report you'd like. They're all available. Here are my templates at the bottom that I made that are ready to go. So there's my buyer report. Continue. Next. And there you go. We want to share it. Continue. And then I share it to my person. Let me open up that text. I'm getting it twice because I'm sending it to myself. And there is my report. So I hope that this is one of those classes that you got some good ideas that you can start applying some of what you learned immediately today. That if you have an open house, you are excited to host it. And it was an absolute pleasure being with you today. And yes, RPR is your secret weapon. Pick a smart date for your open house. Make sure that that house is ready to be seen, decluttered, and that you are promoting it. Promote it on the different websites, promote it on social media, do a live on it, use the AI from RPR. Make sure to do a quick live from Instagram or from Facebook, whichever one you're more comfortable with. Some agents are already creating their open houses on TikTok. And you can always host an event or program an event inside of Facebook. The day of, get that signage in, make sure that people are able to sign in, who's coming, who's leaving, what their information is, if they're looking to purchase and when, and then make sure that we're there early. We don't want to we don't want people waiting outside of that house before anybody gets there. And also let RPR get your school information, market activity, property flyer all ready to go. Thank you so much for being Miami members. You can find all of our classes recorded and available for you to watch at any time on YouTube.com.
Announcing your new favorites hub.
Miami Trainers.
Love it.
I'll share this with you as well. And you do have this class recorded and available. Let's go over some of the questions. Hi, Stacy. Are you sending the recording version of this training? So this training will be uploaded in a few days inside of youtube.com/miamitrainers. I went ahead and I sent that over to you. And you already have this class available and recorded. What classes are good for promoting the open house? So another class that you can review, it's either already available or on the calendar. If you can, open house. Another good one that we have is marketing setup and follow-up. So it'll talk about the marketing piece a little bit more. Today we really focused on RPR. Another good one is going to be Agent 3000. With Agent 3000, you can create a flyer as well as a digital registration page that's also available. So I would take the Agent 3000 class as well, Evelyn. Where exactly can I find the recording? So this recording is available on youtube.com/miamitrainers. You're welcome, Evelyn. You're welcome, Sequoia. Thank you, Giancarlo. You're welcome, and thank you for coming. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I do have an Instagram, instagram.com/CD I post some tips, some upcoming classes, some upcoming events that are available, and some of my classes. So if you happen to have taken a class in person, you may find yourself on my Instagram. If you have any questions for me, I'll leave you my email. And if you would like to do the whole class again, but in Spanish, that'll be available in the next half hour. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Happy Monday. And what a great way to start your work week with a training class. Bye, everyone.